Chapter 2 July 2nd, 1915. Dearest Twin, just a short note to tell you I'm taking Lynette to Cape Cod to visit Meredith. She's written so many times begging me to come for a visit, but there always seemed something to prevent my going. Last year, of course, I took Lynette to England to see her little sister at Aunt Garnet's. Now, with the war going into its second year, there's no telling when those two children will get to see each other again. Mama has been real concerned about Lynette. She does seem sad sometimes, even though we all do everything we know to keep her happy and content. Father has been wonderful, has taken a real interest in teaching her to ride, and Lynette is doing quite well. She will soon be graduating from her beloved pony to a horse he has hand-picked for her. Anyway, when Mary's last invitation came, it was decided that it would be good for Lynette to have a change of scene and that the sea air would do her a world of good. Summer is the best time for Mary to have us come, since Manuel is out on his fishing boat 2 and 3 days at a time, and she writes that she longs for company. She is thrilled to have Lynette come, too, and says there are lots of children nearby to keep her company. Remember our summer at Fairwinds? Well, of course you do. That's the summer you met Owen. I'll write from there, but I don't expect to hear from you. I know you're busy with Vacation Bible School. Good luck. Love always, Kitty. When Kitty told Kip about her plans, he seemed not only surprised but angry. For the whole summer? Not quite. A month or 6 weeks, actually. That's crazy. What in the world do you want to do that for? He demanded. Kip, I don't understand why you're so upset. Mary's your own sister, and my very best friend. Well, but why do you have to be gone so long? For one thing, I haven't seen Mary in months, and we'll have a wonderful time together. Doing what? What we always do at the Cape. Swim, walk on the beach, talk. We have lots to catch up on. Kip plunged his hands into his jacket pocket, pouting like a small boy. Talk? For 6 weeks? That's ridiculous. You don't understand. Men just don't. Kitty smiled and shrugged. They were standing below the steps of Cameron Hall. Kip had just driven Kitty home from the airfield where they had spent most of the afternoon. Kip had been practicing landings, and Kitty had sat in the little cafe drinking coffee and holding her breath as she watched him. So, when are you leaving? Kip asked. Next week. So soon? Again he seemed offended. Why didn't you tell me? Kip, I'm sure I must have mentioned it. You just weren't listening. He frowned, then said doubtfully, I don't think so, or I'd have remembered. Kitty had to laugh. Oh, Kip, your head is in the clouds so much of the time, you don't hear half of what's said to you. He gave her a doleful glance. Oh, I'm going to miss you. She shook her head. No, you won't. You'll be too busy flying, taking engines apart with Beau. You're wrong, Kitty. I'm used to having you with me, riding out to the field with me, being there when I land and climb out of the cockpit. It means a lot to me that you understand, that you don't fuss or nag about it being dangerous or silly, which of course it isn't. He paused, put both hands on her shoulders and stared down into her eyes. Kitty, don't you know how special you are to me? With all her heart, Kitty wished Kip meant what he was saying. But deep down, she didn't believe he cared for her in the same way she cared for him. Not yet. Maybe he never would. She shouldn't put too much meaning into his words. Sure, she was special to him. She was the one who had given him the proverbial shoulder to cry on when Kara left him for Owen.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it. at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.